The damage is undeniable. The water has done its job of exposing the problems.
An induction heater coil is placed around a frozen bolt. The bolt glows orange without an open flame.
The safety shear bolts on the drive shafts are all replaced. The new zinc-plated bolts shine against
The complex curves of the intake unit are hand-sanded with a sponge block. The surface must be perfect for the paint to
The tap cuts through rust and old paint in the holes. Compressed air blows out the debris in a particle spray. The bolts will now
The cutting tool trims a fraction of a millimeter off the surface, removing the dried, cracked outer layer. Fresh, grippy rubber.
The aluminum casing of the main gearbox is cleaned and inspected for cracks with dye penetrant. The red dye seeps into pores. The developer Free rags soaked in acetone wipe down the bare metal. The solvent evaporates quickly, taking any finger oils with it. The metal looks cold.
A macro lens captures the mixing cup as the hardener is poured into the thick, gray epoxy primer.
The black sludge, a mixture of oil and dirt, begins to dissolve and slide down the sides. Fluid dynamics show the oil separating from the metal.
High-temperature black enamel is sprayed onto the engine block. The paint levels out perfectly, creating a glossy,
This is the specific Dewulf red pigment, the identity of the 2003 red Dewulf R3000 Mega potato harvester.
While the body is red, the lower chassis is sprayed in a satin chassis black. This two-tone scheme
These details make the 2003 Red Dewulf R3000 Mega potato harvester look complete. Ignoring them would ruin.
Booth heaters turn on. The red base coat dries to a matte, dull finish. This is normal. The color is locked in, but the shine.
Crystal clear resin is mixed with a fast activator. The mixture is thinner than the paint, almost water-like. Bubbles rise to the surface.
New OEM specification debrief evolve are applied.
New black hydraulic hoses are routed through the chassis, snaking along the boom and the digging unit.
While the main headlights remain halogen for authenticity, the work lights are upgraded to high-intensity LED.
Rails around the engine platform are installed. They are painted the same bright red as the body and bolt down.
As the primer pump is pressed, air bubbles escape from the bleed screw. Once pure fuel flows out, the system is primed.
The camera glides into the stripped cabin. It is a metal box, echoing with emptiness.
A wooden roller presses the foil-backed material into the ridges. The tinny sound of the metal changes.
The pilot's chair for the 2003 Red Dewulf R3000 Mega potato.
The main multifunction joystick is disassembled. The circuit board is cleaned with contact cleaner. New the entertainment system of the 2003 Red Dewulf R3000 Mega potato harvester. The main sieving webs begin to rotate. The painted bars blur into a continuous motion.
The digging unit is lowered. The shares cut into the soil. The intake discs spin, pulling earth and potatoes into the machine.